It's week 1 of the National Football League. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Falcons and the Raiders coming up next.
Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Parker, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason, it's all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down. Off play action. Burnham. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Here's the Raiders punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. This is taken at the 23. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Crawford. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. This now a 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll try the left side. It's Crawford. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll let this go for the end zone. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. They'll set up a throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Crawford. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 4. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Falcons post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Moore, the man in motion. They go play action here on first down. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A first red zone chance of the new season now as they come up first and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So that drives 7 plays in length. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. He'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. 62 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Burnham. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Burnham. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. There it is, the defense waking up after 3 plays that hurt them. Finally, they stand up.
They have a little pride, too, you know. 3 straight first down type plays. Yeah, they wanted to make one stick on their side, didn't they?
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Back to throw again. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. Back to throw. Burnham. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Here's one deep for Pickens. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
They'll throw now on the final play. And the Raiders have got him. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll go for it and run a little touch pass here. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. More from you and Charles in a bit. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's...
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to get going to begin this third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll try the left side. It's Crawford. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Crawford. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. 24 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that a defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for you.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half.
Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good 2nd half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the 2nd half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try and move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Off the play fake. Burnham. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a 1st down on that last catch as well. McCaffrey running up the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and a couple.
Looking to throw. Burnham. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 27-yard line. Off play action. Burnham. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
From the gun on 3rd down, Burnham. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Hey, check that.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the fourth. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end. Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then the Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good. Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue. Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down. They run the counter. It's Crawford. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week. Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right? Any old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation. And taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done. Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 39. Now a handoff up the middle. Crawford down to about the 37. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock. Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it. And this is caught, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Falcons are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Back to throw. Burnham. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
picked off by A.J. Terrell. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
And here in the fourth quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. George Pickens, 38 yards. And the Falcons are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. The drive starting with a first, and now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. Did he? So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 2nd and 3. Pass complete right side to Bowers. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll look to throw again. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else. It makes a dramatic play.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. That one looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He's got a man complete. There he goes again. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A big play there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Elijah Moore, 59 yards. And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles, the final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. So here's a 3rd and 14. They'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll drop to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Atlanta, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.